Welcome to this lecture, and in this lecture we are going to learn about constants and literals in C++. Constants are expressions with a fixed value, and the literal are the most obvious kind of constants. They are used to express the particular values within the source code of a program. We have already used some in previous lectures to specify a specific value to the variables or the express messages we wanted our programs to print out. For example, when we wrote a is equal to 5. Okay, the 5 in the piece of the code was a literal constant. Lateral constant can be classified into the integer, float, point, character, string, boolean pointer, and user-defined laterals. Now we see the example of the lateral and the constants. Now we see the constant expressions. Hash include IO stream. Then I just write using namespace std. Then here I just write constants. Constant as a keyword and double, which is I just take pi value, so 14.3.14, and then constant as a character, which is new line is equal to slash n. Okay, so first one I just take the constant as a double, and then I just take the constant as a character. Integer main, and then here is write double, and double, which is r, is equal to 5.1 as a value of a radius, and then semicolon. Now double, circle, and cout, which is circle, and then cout, which is new line. So here I just define circle, which is equal to 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by radius. Okay, and now I just check the output. So this is the process number 1 to declare the constant, and this is hash include iostream, and I have an error in the constant character, which is new line, and here it's a double, and I just write this for as a comment, but this is the print of the single line. So now we just see, yes, the value here is 31.4 as a circle value, means we have the pi value, which is 3.14, and then the new line, then radius value, and I just multiply 2 with the pi and the radius. So this is a step number 1, which is I just declare constant with the constant keyword, and as you can see, these are our, you can say that these are our literals. Now we just define the constant as a preprocessor definitions. So you just simply write here define, and define is pi, and remove this equal to, and now here I just write define, and define, which is new line, and which is n. Okay, now just check the output, and this is pi, and the circle, which is 2, and the radius r, and the double as a circle, And this is asking for the white spaces. And now I just run this code, and you can see the expected output for this code. Note that the defined line are preprocessor directories, and as such are single lines instructions that, unlike C++ statement, you do not require semicolon at the end of the directory's extends automatically until the end of the line. If a semicolon is included in the line, it is the part of the replacement sequence and is also included in all the replaced occurrences. Means you cannot add the semicolon with these constants because it's a preprocessor. Okay, so this is a simple example of the constant and the literals in C++. Thanks for watching this lecture. See you in next lecture.